Hey Cancer, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel and a belated happy birthday Cancer. I missed your season. It was quite an emotionally intense season, to be honest, Cancer. So we've just entered Leo yesterday on the 22nd of July, which is why I'm embracing my yellow today. You know, Leo is all about the solar plexus energy, a very masculine energy. And what I was getting for you, Cancer, in the meditation and before your reading, I got the song, This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine. So I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but that was coming through quite strongly. And my eyes just started watering. So I don't know, if that represents emotion, if you've been going through a really emotionally turbulent time, which makes sense because Mercury was in Cancer. Mercury has just entered Leo. Venus is now in Cancer, and Venus, is a very feminine, gentle sign. She is very soft in Cancer, so it can bring out, the softer side, the emotions. With Mercury being in Cancer or having been in Cancer as well, there could have been some emotional conversations that were being had, especially around home and family or just relationships in general. Cancer, you represent the 4th house, which is home and family. So there could have been a lot to do with that as well. But let's see, Cancer. Let's get into your energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and other strong placements. You can check out your placements in the description box below. There is a link where you can work out what your placements are, Cancer, if you don't know what they are. So, Cancer, let's get into it. I'm going to read with the Arcanum Tarot today and clarify with the Rider Waite. Okay, Cancer. What's going on here? The cards are very jumpy. Uranus is in the North Node in Taurus at the moment, 18 degrees of Taurus, and Uranus is very jumpy energy. It's lightning energy. It comes in to shake our world. And Taurus represents, our material world, our sense of self. It's in the 2nd house, which is Leo for you, Cancer. So you could be feeling, your nervous system could be feeling a little bit jittery. So I'm just being guided to tell you to maybe just do things with that Venus in Cancer that is going to bring some softness to you, wherever you feel nurtured and healed and soft. If you need to lie in bed all day, if you need to go into a forest and do some forest bathing, or just spend time with family, cooking nourishing meals, nurturing your children, hugging your children, playing with your children. Leo is very much about the child, and it's a very playful energy. So I'm feeling like you're moving from an emotional time into, now integrating how are you going to express that energy in Leo season? How are you going to take action towards what you've been missing or what you've been longing for, or the things that you've been wanting to do that you just might have been feeling stuck around. Cancers can go into their shell and kind of hibernate in there. But this Leo season is asking us to come out. The light is shining on a lot of the things that might have been hidden, or maybe not hidden, revealed during Cancer season for you, during this new sun cycle for you. And Leo is about, pursuing what it is that was coming up for you during that time. It's for the whole collective, actually, but I'm feeling more so for you, Cancer, having gone through such a turbulent, or not turbulent, just an emotional Cancer season is what I'm feeling. So let's get into it, Cancer. That was just coming through in the channel. And let's see what the tarot has to say. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. General advice for our Cancers. Because this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for every single one of you, Cancer, so just bear that in mind. And if it doesn't, check out your other placement readings. But there might be one or two messages that resonate, so just take what makes sense for you and leave the rest. Okay, Cancer. So let's do this, Cancer. I'm getting, manifesting dreams. 8 of Wands, first card. Sagittarius energy, fast-moving communication. The Wands are about action. Again, that theme of action is coming out with Leo season, another fire sign. And the Wands are also about spirituality. So you might be exploring some of your spirituality. Wow, another card of Sagittarius, Cancer. So you could have strong Sagittarius placements. You could be a Sagittarius cross-watching with strong Cancer placements. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming in to bring about change. It's a big energy. It's a major arcana. So it's shifting cycles in your life that have been needing to shift. When that wheel turns, a lot turns in our favor or comes in for us that might have been, stuck or stagnant. So let's see, Cancer. General advice, the Hanged Man, card of Pisces. I just want to get all the cards, Cancer, and then I'll show them to you. So taking a time out, exactly what I was feeling for you during Cancer season. You might have been hermiting a little, Cancer, looking for enlightenment. The 7 of Swords, which is, stealing away, maybe some secrets, not revealing everything that you're feeling, maybe not communicating. And the 4 of Cups, Cancer. 4 of Cups. That's about a missed opportunity. Or a perceived missed opportunity. It's about regret. I just want to see what's going on. So Cancer, at the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Swords. So feeling a little bit stuck or blocked. The 2 of Swords is someone that is blocking their heart space. And look at that full moon there, Cancer. The moon rules your sign. And the moon is all about hidden emotion, subconscious emotion. And I think a lot of that for you has been coming up during this Cancer season, with Venus in Cancer as well. I don't think it doesn't feel like harsh, it doesn't feel heavy, it feels like there's some softer emotions coming to the surface that you might have been blocking. So this is the bottom of the deck, which means, this is what's going on in your subconscious, is you might be blocking a little bit, Cancer, not wanting to communicate, not wanting to reveal feelings, not wanting maybe to delve into the emotion. But with this Leo energy now, the sun is its brightest and its strongest and it's exalted in Leo. So this is the strongest sense of sun energy we will have is in Leo season. So, the full moon is only lit because of that sun energy. So I'm feeling like with this Leo season, those emotions are going to start to integrate with you, Cancer. You're going to feel more comfortable dealing with them. And again, with Venus in Cancer, you might need to hibernate a little, take some time out in order to do that and do things that you feel are nurturing for you, Cancer, is what I'm feeling. Behind that is the card of Leo, so that's confirmation, this Leo energy. So with the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Wands is about revealing yourself. It's about shouting it from the rooftops. It's about, It's victory energy, success energy, wanting to be out in the limelight, wanting to be seen, which is very different from this Two of Swords energy. So that's the battle that I'm sensing that's coming in, or not really a battle, that's the transition that's coming in with that Wheel of Fortune that we saw in the shuffle. The transition from wanting to hide, wanting to not express emotion, to, revealing yourself, expressing yourself, wanting to be seen, coming out of your shell, Cancer, is what I'm feeling. So this Cancer season, you might have taken some time out. The Hangman is a major arcana. It is the card of Pisces. It's about looking at things from a different perspective. It's also about seeking enlightenment. Just hanging upside down is looking at things from a different perspective. And with that light behind him, it's also about trusting your guidance, trusting, whatever higher power that it is that you follow, maybe stepping more into spirituality, Cancer. I was feeling that quite strongly in the beginning, a sense of maybe you found a new spiritual practice or modality that is bringing you some peace, and Spirit is confirming to continue with that. But just taking a time out, Cancer, it is a card of 12, which adds up to a 3. So it is, 3 is the number for the Ascended Masters as well. So very much tapping into that energy, trying to seek guidance. And it's about something that has been difficult for you, Cancer. It feels like a missed opportunity. Usually in the Four of Cups, it's someone refusing to see a cup that's being offered to them. So you could be grieving 3 cups, the cups represent emotion. You could be grieving past emotional experiences. But it feels like 1 cup, it looks, well, it doesn't feel like. You can see that 1 cup of the 3 is not overflowing anymore. And that could be your cup, Cancer. That could be your own sense of emotional fulfillment. Excuse me, Cancer. I just needed a sip of coffee just to clear my throat. But that could be your own sense of emotional fulfillment that you're not necessarily feeling at the moment. But what is behind you, it feels like something's being offered to you. And I think this is a spiritual blessing or gift, because it's sitting above her. She's not seeing it though. And it's similar to that Two of Swords energy, not wanting to see something, keeping yourself blindfolded, blocking your heart, not wanting to communicate, guarding your feelings about this. It could be a very big offer that's coming in for you, Cancer. It could be related to career, because Leo, is in your 2nd house, and 2nd house is all about material wealth, success, career, sense of self. And Leo rules over your 2nd house. So it's something, I think, to do with your self-confidence as well, in exploring a new career opportunity maybe, or a new cycle in your life, a new emotionally fulfilling cycle. You might be so used to being in this energy, Cancer, of the routine or the mundane, that you feel like there's no other option, or you feel like to step out of that, or to change that, or to move away from that is just, it's too much energy, or it takes too much energy. But that Wheel of Fortune that we saw in the beginning is coming in to kind of push you towards this new experience. I am going to clarify, but it feels like there is a new experience on offer here that you're just needing to open your heart up to. And while I'm also saying that, your heart is a little blocked, is the Seven of Swords energy. The Swords energy is about communication. It's about knowledge. It's about the intellect. It's about the mind. And, your mind or your mental interpretation of the situation. And we can get stuck in our heads. Now, this is another card of being stuck in the mind. It's mind over heart decisions, mind over heart conversations you're having with yourself. And the Seven of Swords can be a card of self-deception, of not wanting to see truth or not wanting to see something that's in front of you, wanting to avoid, wanting to run away, and doing this in a very stealthy way. So I don't feel like you're communicating this to anybody. I feel like it's very private. This is all going on within you internally. Again, with that Hangman energy, you're more going within and seeking enlightenment from a higher power, from your higher self, rather than communicating it to your loved ones. So there could have been some tension during Cancer season as well, in the home environment, because of all of this that you're going through, Cancer, that you're not necessarily sharing with your loved ones. But I'm feeling like that's going to shift, Cancer. So for the cross watchers, if this resonates, this is probably what your Cancer has been experiencing or going through. So it's not about anybody else. I think, Cancer, this is about processing, those emotions that have been coming up for you, or situations that bring about emotional triggers, is what I'm getting, have been coming up for you, and you've just been trying to figure out how to deal with that. But let's clarify, Cancer, and then we'll see, what's going on. As I split the deck, the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of holding back, blocking your heart. So it seems like a general theme that's coming through for you, my Cancers. If this resonates, I'd love a comment, just let me know what's going on. But I do feel a sense of you holding back a lot. And it could also be because, it could be necessary for you, Cancer, to do this. Even though those cards are difficult energies, you are the nurturer of the zodiac. You give a lot of your energy, Cancer. So this could be about, holding back that energy so that you can fill your own cup again, with this empty cup that's sitting here. This could be about replenishing your own energy, Cancer, and that's maybe why people are a little bit confused at the moment, because they're so used to you giving and nurturing and just being available emotionally as well. And this latest Cancer season, or this recent Cancer season, could have had you doing the complete opposite, which could have people very confused. And as I said, that the Six of Wands, which we saw at the bottom of the deck, which was in the upright, is now come out in the reverse. So exactly, not wanting to express yourself, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to be seen. The Sun card was on the table, as I was shuffling. So let's see, Cancer. Let's see, what is this about? What is this about, Cancer? For my beautiful Cancers, what is this holding back about? Why is the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups here for our beautiful Cancer collective? Why is the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups here for my beautiful Cancer collective? Why is the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, and the Sun again? So this Leo season, I'm feeling, Cancer, is going to be quite significant for you in just, healing past trauma, past emotion, and being able to express yourself emotionally. I think that's what you're wanting to do. And you might be in an environment where you're not necessarily allowed to do that, or you feel restricted in some way. And that's going to be shifting for you, Cancer, especially if it's like a job situation or career, a partnership where you don't feel heard, where you feel you have to hold back emotion or hold back expression because it's not going to be received well. That I feel is shifting for you. That just came through now, Cancer. So let's see. Why is the Hanged Man here for Cancer? Why is the Hanged Man here for my beautiful Cancer collective? Spirit, please. Why is the Hanged Man energy here? Look at that. Cancer, I can't make this up. Clarifying the Hanged Man is the Four of Pentacles. So yes, you are pulling back your energy, especially in the physical world, because Pentacles are earth energy. So it's money, it's anything physical that we see in our 3D world. It's money, it's time, it's resources, it's your time, it's your physical action, like maybe, cooking a meal or cleaning the home or tidying the home or decorating, anything that has to do with material interaction in the physical world is what you've been holding back. So again, Cancer, you are the nurturer. You do, you're the homemaker. You do look after your family. That's your energy. But you've been holding some of that back now, and I think it's because you've realized sometimes that can be distracting for you. And it could be distracting you from really delving deep into what it is that you want. You've been so busy taking care of others that you can neglect your own needs, Cancer. So this is a very deliberate thing you're doing. And usually the Four of Pentacles is about lack and scarcity and, being a miser, not wanting to open your heart, not wanting to give of yourself. But I'm not getting the shadow side of this energy with this card. I'm getting it's just you needing to pull back physically in the physical world, Cancer, and just take some time out for yourself. So this is confirmation, and go ahead and do that. Your partner, your colleagues, your family can learn to take care of themselves, and this is actually a good opportunity for them to learn. This is very similar to the Gemini reading as well, so you might also want to go and check out that reading, or you might have strong Gemini placements. But Gemini got very similar energies, about stepping onto their own path, about pulling back their energy from everyone. And that also allows whoever you've been taking care of to empower themselves, Cancer, which is really important for you. Why is the Seven of Swords here for my Cancers? Wow, it is a sense of past emotional trauma or anything from the past that has caused you to feel emotionally drained. It could be missed opportunities. The Four of Cups is here, and now the Five of Cups is here. So that's a progression, Cancer. Now the Four of Cups, even though this is clarifying the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups is a progression in emotional integration, in you recognizing what it is that needs to be emotionally healed. This is also a difficult card, card of Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio. Venus is currently in Cancer, so that Venus is softening whatever you've been experiencing or reminiscing about or reflecting on about past hurt, emotional hurt, past regret, past experiences. And you're about to turn around, Cancer, and realize that there are still 2 cups that are standing and waiting for you. There are still opportunities to be had. Your life is not over. Your life is not defined by your past experiences. You know, they have built you to where you are right now. And, you know, the choices that you've made, this is also about forgiveness, you know, of those choices. And just accepting where you are right now and realizing that you can turn a situation around. You know, it's just about, again, looking at it from a different perspective. Excuse me, Cancer. I had a frog in my throat. So looking at things from a different perspective. So instead of looking at the 3 cups that have spilled over, turning around and facing the cups that you still have, or the cups that are being offered to you now. Wheel of Fortune energy, you know, turning around. Exactly. The wheel is turning the situation around. There's a progression in this energy. I don't feel like this is heavy, because this can be grief and depression as well. Some of you might be going through that, but this doesn't feel heavy for me. I'm feeling a strong sense that light is being, you know, shone on the situation, and that you're now ready to accept yourself, to forgive yourself. You know, understanding that you did what you did at the time because you knew what you knew. And now you know differently, and we make different choices. And you are not your past, Cancer. You are not your experiences. You are not your past choices either. Yes, it has got you to where you are now, but I just feel like there's a big shift happening for you, like there is more joy to be had. And you're willing to embrace this now, Cancer. It's clarifying the 7 of Swords, so this could be why you've been hiding. You know, there could be some shame around the past. There could be some, you know, deep regret. Because you are a water sign, Cancer, you feel very deeply. So the 7 of Swords could be you trying to avoid that feeling and to avoid delving back into this grief or this regret, because you can be quite hard on yourself. You don't express it though, Cancer, and that's, you know, bottling up that kind of emotion, guilt or shame or regret, depression can make you physically ill as well, because it will manifest in the body as acidity, you know, and I don't know where this is being channeled. I'm just channeling right now. And that is what causes dis-ease or disease in the body, is an imbalance. And these emotions, you know, these emotions can be toxic and poisonous if we don't release them or we don't share them with others. Now, if you're stuck in a place of feeling or beating yourself up or not forgiving yourself over something, that can eat you up alive, Cancer. And this, you know, that's why it's so important for you to express it. And I think it's coming with Leo season. I think that's what's coming, is an expression of who you truly are. You know, you don't have to have it all together 24/7. That you are human, Cancer. I think there's also a shyness with you, Cancer, in expressing yourself, which could sometimes lead to you just, you know, avoiding and not wanting to talk about things. Very vulnerable, you know, underneath that shell is a very soft inside, and it's easier sometimes to be in that shell. It's safer. But I'm really getting that safety is no longer like appealing to you. You know, you want to live life dirty. You know, I just watched a video by Laurie Ladd yesterday that said, you know, you want to slide into home base when it's your time to leave this earth. You want to be dirty and marred, and you want to have had all the experiences that you dreamt of. You don't want to get to home base and be clean and be safe. That's not living. So that crab energy can sometimes keep you stuck in, wow, the hangman just flew out as I was shuffling. Yeah, so Cancer. This Leo season, I feel, is going to be quite significant for you in expressing yourself, in a healthy way, and being open to that emotion. This card just flipped over. Overflowing our emotion. This is a new emotional cycle for you, Cancer. Why is the Four of Cups here for my beautiful Cancer? Why is the Four of Cups here? For my beautiful Cancer, why is the Four of Cups here for my beautiful Cancer? Why is the Four of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Four of Cups here? The King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus energy. So this opportunity you're considering, this emotional fulfillment that you're feeling you don't have, it could have to do with career. Because the King of Pentacles represents, the ultimate success in the material world. You could be a provider as well for your family, Cancer, and that could be putting some pressure on you. Not that your family is, but you could be putting pressure on yourself about taking care of everything, because that's what the King of Pentacles does. He's the provider. He is, the ultimate success in the material world. He invests a lot physically, and maybe you've also been just investing a lot physically, Cancer, and now needing to maybe pull back your energy. I just want to get another one on the King of Pentacles, because it's clarifying the Four of Cups, which is about missed opportunities. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Page of Wands. Okay. So maybe, this energy of being the provider, being stable, again, it's a safe energy. Okay. It's an accomplished energy, don't get me wrong. And I feel like you've accomplished a lot in the physical world, Cancer. And now you're feeling like it's time to maybe try something new and go off on a new journey, because the Page of Wands has shown up, and that's a part of Sagittarius, that's a part of adventure. Cancer is not really one for adventure. It's hard for you, Cancer, to leave the home environment, to shift out of your comfort zone. But I'm feeling like a lot of you are now really being called to do that. Like there's something that's pulling you towards a new cycle, a new start. And it's a fiery new start. It's a passionate new start. Again, this is fire energy. The Wands are fire energy. So this Leo season, Cancer, let me know. But there are big shifts coming, and it's going to bring you a different sense of accomplishment. Maybe not in the pentacle sense or in a material sense, but in an emotional sense, Cancer, is what I'm feeling. So I just want to get one card of advice to close out this reading for you, Cancer. I wanted to get this oracle card at the beginning. It's the Sacred Forest Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. So, a card of advice for you, Cancer. So, big, bright Leo season coming in for you, Cancer. You're going to be shifting a lot of those heavy emotions and starting to express yourself more, card of advice for my beautiful Cancer. Please, Spirit, card of advice. Courage. Oh my word. And courage is Leo. Leo represents courage in the tarot as well. And look at all that yellow energy. Cancer. The sun as well in this card. The sun has been very prevalent in your reading. You know, I was guided to wear yellow for your reading as well, not only because it's Leo season, but just the sense that you might need some brightness, some sun energy. And this is Spirit's confirmation of that. You know, if you're needing courage to express yourself, if you're needing courage to start this new cycle, you are being supported, Cancer. And this is a confirmation for you to go ahead and do what it is that you're feeling passionate about, to go ahead and be yourself, to stand out, you know, to be the Six of Wands energy, to express yourself. Beautiful energy, Cancer. I'm going to end it there, sending you so much love. If this resonated, please leave a comment. I love to hear your stories. And wishing you so much luck with this Leo season and this new chapter, Cancer. If you'd like a personal reading, all my details are in the description box below. Sending you love, Cancer.